Adita Pha. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The first mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I'm determined not to kill, not to let others kill, and not to condone any act of killing in the world, in my thinking or in my way of life. We've been reading Beginning Our Day by the monastics of Abhayagiri Monastery for our Dharma lessons. This morning we're reading Where Did That Self Go by Ajahn Dhamma. This morning we chanted the recollection of the 32 parts of the body, as well as the Anatta-lakkhana Sutta, which mentions thoughts, perceptions, and feelings. They can both be used to reflect on aspects of not-self. The 32 parts of the body is a reflection that can be utilized to reduce sensual desire when there is a strong attachment to the human body as an object of attraction. We can also bring this reflection up as a way of dividing up what we usually consider a unit, a whole, something to attach a sense of self to. Oftentimes we identify with this body as either me or mine, as something I possess, or something that's actually who I am. The 32 parts of the body contemplation helps us tease the body parts apart so that we can reflect on how this body is just a collection of parts, any one of which we could be hard-pressed to say is who I am, or me. We can ask ourselves, what would happen if I lost an arm or a leg, or had a body part that had to be taken out because of disease? If I take something away from this body, then what is left is different. So is this body any less me than it was before? Or is it a different me? Perhaps it is not me at all. That is one way that we can reflect on the 32 parts of the body. Our friend Iris's cancer has moved to her brain. Although she is having treatment, her perceptual world seems to have been altered in some ways. She perceives the world around her differently than she normally did, or how we normally do. When we look at things in a different way, or see different aspects or angles of physical and mental phenomena, it can help us see how much stock we put into the continuity of the perceptual realm. As the Anatta-lakkhana Sutta suggests, we can see how we attach to our perceptions a sense of me, myself, and who I am. This continuity of thoughts, perceptions, and feelings weaves a web of self and sometimes gets changed or altered or diminished. Where did that me go to? Where did that self go? Is it a different one? Is it the same one but looked at from a different angle? Or is it possibly just another perception that I have weaved together to give a sense of security and stability? It's good to reflect on the change and instability of what we normally call me or mine, both in the body and in the mind. We can take this up as a contemplation and examination and ask ourselves, am I really any of these? May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.